Hi, I'm Brock Kirkman, and welcome to
Heckler's Talk.
Well, great game last night. We had all the boys here. Going to be here again in a couple hours. Boys came out flying unexpectedly. Dan Tessier got the first goal, 29 seconds in.
Yeah, but we got a little carried away fast there in the first period, thinking the Warriors had it there, come off the hop. But unluckily, you know, the Aviators come back and took it from us. They tied it up in the first period. They ended up walking away from us in the first period by
bad
two more goals after that, which left
down 3-1 going into the second.
Going into the second period and towards the end of the first period, it seemed like as soon as we got our first goal, the referees started with their bias.
Yeah.
They started calling penalties.
I see what you mean, Danbury.
That's right, Danbury. These refs have to be overlooked for this league. They can't be junior A, junior B refs, stuff like that. We have to go with good refs for this league. Like, I mean, they can't be one-sided bias.
Yeah, like you're telling me old Juicy didn't kick the net off?
Oh, Juicy. That's right. Was his name Druce or Juice? Like, I mean,
drunk?
He's got to be drinking or something in intermission.
Get your skates sharpened or something, buddy.
You know, he flops around on the ice like a fish out of water. He kicked the net off.
You're known for that, I'm sure. That's why you're not getting called up, because they don't need that in the higher leagues.
Yeah, how are they going to call somebody up whereas they come across the blue line, the opponent team, and the first thing that happens, boop, net's off.
Oh,
net's off.
Yeah, doing cartwheels and everything else.
On the ice. Good save in there. You're supposed to be the best goalie in the FHL. You showed it last night.
You're looking at it across the ice, Drucy.
You're nervous. You're
4-1.
You know.
That's right.
Like I said, he's scared of the big boys and the potential we have. We have our full lineup now, which a lot of the players or the teams have never faced on the road. Okay,
especially on the road.
This is the true team that we've been expecting all year. We've seen it at the beginning of the year. You guys don't see it on the road, but yeah, this lineup, everything else, the lineups were perfect last night. Fast hockey. You know, a couple of people. I just want to say something here. A few people talk about Pierre Dagenet being back. Okay, good guy. NHL experience, played for Montreal Canadiens, boys, do your homework. Anyways, they call the guy a cherry picker. Okay, a cherry picker. Now, what is a cherry picker? I just want to get this straight, because to me, a cherry picker is somebody who does sit at the line and wait for the puck, get it in, shoot on net. Pierre Dagenet sits on the line, okay, lets it go in on a 4-on-4, which makes faster hockey, better shots on net, everything else. When he does get the puck at the line, that's right, they do the same thing. When he does get the puck at the line, what happens? He doesn't take it in. He waits for a man to skate up with him, passes the puck. The guy's not a puck hog, okay? He knows professional hockey. The man is not a cherry picker, so do your homework. Say what you want about him, okay? That's right. Speaking of cherry picker, did he ever pick off a good one there in Juicy's legs? They said, oh, it trickled past you.
Already
ripped
it.
I didn't even see it, but it burned you. Burned. I mean, best man in the FHL.
Definitely.
But, you know.
So after going into the second, like you said, we were down 3-1. Come the third period, the middle of the third period, we started to get our legs back, and finally one of our two key additions came in and threw the puck in the top corner, and it was 3-2, Trevisani.
Good old Trevisani, that's right. Carter's back, ends up getting a goal, first night back, you know, looks good. Pierre Dagenet gets a goal. These boys better be watching out for these two top players.
Yeah. And then going into the third, it was...
we haven't played in weeks. We're rusty. Yeah, showed rusty going into the third period last night, didn't we?
That's right.
We always had the third period advantage.
Who tied it up, then Dagenet took the lead.
That's right, good old Mafu with the shot. We seen the one he missed. It was a good, you know, like it was a bad shot. He came in, we thought he had it.
Yeah, we were all cheering here. It was great, bud.
It looked good.
15 of us just
old
yelling
Juicy
and
flopping around on the ice, you know. Should have went high on him.
But it wasn't too bad of a game. We're looking forward to tonight's game. It's a couple hours away. I can't wait.
Should be a big game tonight. Hopefully we have some Danbury fans there chanting for the good old Akwesasne Warriors.
That's right. They will again. They were chanting for us there, saying nobody knows me in Akwesasne land. I doubt it, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm the one loud fan they've got. Well, that's our few fans that we've got.
Speaking of the Danbury Whalers, I just want to give you a heads up for next year. If you join the FHL season, I would like to offer you guys a little thing, no charge. But I got a name for you guys. We come up with a little Danbury Maple Leafs.
That's right. It's too hard because you're never going to win the cup as long as they have 50
years. Yeah, whatever the case is.
The latest in the fan saga, though, with the Danbury, first when they got put out, it was the refs. Then it was their attendance. They got more fans, although we finally figured out, hey, you're not even selling out all your games. You can say you got more, but sell it out before you start bragging.
1,800 people in an arena that holds 4,000.
Yeah. So you got some work to do. Then, as we all see, we will get you next year. Now they're saying we'll get you next year.
Yeah, well, what do they expect? Like now they're calling Dagenet cherry picker. They're going to pick on anything they can.
Yeah, they go for nothing.
You know,
there's even another one. Now we've got a ringer.
A ringer.
Now Dagenet's a ringer, or three. So
you know what?
That's
call him up, boys. Call him up. He's not for hire.
Exactly. We got him. Sorry. You know, and you guys in Danbury land with their big attendance numbers had the money. Why didn't Herm sign these players? He tried to in Kitchener, which isn't as good as Dagenet, but he put up some good numbers. So I don't know what you're talking about. You got to win on the road if you want to win anything. You know,
which we know they don't have a record for winning on the road.
Exactly. So we're looking forward to the drop of the puck. It's going to be great.
Big game tonight, game 2. Again in their dark dungeon. Watching their thing. Their lights are over their arena. Small.
Yeah, like Thousand Islands.
Very small rink,
Very.
You know. But it's okay. The Akwesasne Warriors are playing as a team, so give them a period, half a second period. They'll know where the hot spots are on the ice, and you'll see them.
Definitely, they're going to have their legs under them. New York played twice before that, and they didn't play for 2 weeks.
We're saying they had the best.
Played 5 games. They're going to be tired.
They're saying that the Aviators have the best defense and goalieship throughout the FHL all year. Well, I'll tell you something. If anybody was watching the game a little later on in the second period, looked like he's went from New York A's to New York B's.
That's right.
You know, so
I can't wait.
Yeah.
We got it. If we take this tonight, they're not coming back. I'm sorry. You're not taking 2 in our barn.
And like we were going to give you a free game. That should have been your free one last night.
Yeah,
we're up 3-1. Yeah, good old Cliff. Give a shout out to him. You know, sorry. I did see you had your towel. Hopefully you share that with your other fans. But yeah, keep in touch and everything else.
Good,
but we're not. I hate to say it. I don't think it's going to Game 5, boys. I honestly think the Warriors are going to step up tonight, 5 o'clock game, and we'll see what happens whenever we come back on our home ice. We're definitely coming home.
Next Friday.
So next
March
Friday, the 25th.
On the island.
See it. You know, you guys are going to have a chance to see the Commissioner's Cup, because it's definitely going to be there. It has no choice to be there. The Nicole Cup.
You guys got to come out and see it. History will be made. We'll always be remembered as the first ever FHL champs. We built a great team. We've been through a lot of adversity with hardly any fans, as Danbury likes to point out. But it's not fans that win championships, as we have pointed out. So
speaking of the fans, one good thing.
Who's going to remember?
The fans did say. I just want to give this out. One good thing, talking about Pierre Dagenet, how he can be a cherry picker and everything else.
Yeah.
One good
Some
thing
of the New York fans said this.
Yeah, you want to see professionalism. At least when he scores or whatever the case is, he's not whining and being sore to the players. Doesn't make fun of his fans, everything else. So you know what? That's NHL potential. Right
but the
there.
Whalers players did when they last week, whenever the fans in New York were making some gestures or whatever, they did some lewd gestures to them. Real classy.
I agree for the
much like their fans.
Yeah, I agree for the fans who do a little heckling of their own, whatever you guys call it. Okay.
Exactly. Me and him and a few others there do better work, and they're better than you. All your 200 cheerleaders that you got, honestly. Because all you do is think of dumb little chants. Anybody can do that. You know, Civ. Like that's as old as we are. You know, like. We think of things, we go do research, we get right under their skin, it works, ask your players themselves.
It keeps you guys informed as well. You know,
there's many people that like this show, even in, you know, that actually means something more than the average fan.
It doesn't matter to the bashers.
I don't care.
You know, we do it for informational. If you guys want to get on a bashing thing, we can start another little site. You know what? And we'll see.
We'll put it 18 rated R there, and we'll see who wins.
So everybody can watch and enjoy. Keep your
some of you characters in Danbury land that are making comments like, "You're lucky this doesn't." I don't post pictures, but
no, like I said, it's not that big of a deal. They can bash all they want. Like what they're not realizing is I hope they're getting nice weather for their players, because the weather's about to change. You know, they're going to be out golfing, so they don't even have a team.
Oh, they don't.
You know, they got beat out, and now they got to start chance for other teams and everything else. Good thing it's for the Warriors or whatever their case is, but keep doing your little chance, you know, and your fans don't win playoffs.
We got a little thing for Moody there. Moody made a comment there. He's made many comments, of course, but Moody made a little comment. So I just had one back there. As you asked if people wish something, I bet most people wish you'd maybe suck on a cough drop, among other things.
Like a true fisherman's friend. Cough drop.
Maybe clear up that throat. You sound like an old man, all raspy as hell.
See, the thing of it is, they talk shit and everything else, saying this and that and this and that, but you know what? You actually took 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 2 minutes out of your day to watch Heckler's talk.
Don't say you didn't watch it because you know about it.
Yeah, we know you're
not going to say it's good, even though it is.
So whatever, you're getting information off of it anyways, and you feed to everybody else.
And you can say your video got many views. I'm in most of your video. I'm the reason they're watching it.
That's the reason. It's because
a lot of people in Cornwall have been telling me all about it, you know? That's your views.
Yeah, he loves it. He loves it.
It was awesome.
You know, it gives him something to do when he's home bored. Saves you from watching porn, you know? Watch Heckler's talk.
Right, man.
Anyways, boys, keep your heads up. Stick on the ice.
We're coming. We're taking the cup tonight, bud.
Tonight.
We're looking for an in-game Heckler's talk.